The tower's on fire. We don't need no internet. Let that motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.
What's going on, y'all? It's Huggie Pacino back with another video. Burning cell towers out of baseless fear. They spread the virus. Conspiracy theory linking. The spread of the coronavirus to 5G wireless technology has spurred more than 100 incidents this month, British officials said. Telecom tower damaged by fire this month in Birmingham, England. London. On April 2nd, a wireless tower was set ablaze in Birmingham. The next day, a fire was reported at 10 p.m. at a telecommunications box in Liverpool. An hour later, an emergency call came in about another tower in Liverpool that was going up in flames. Across Britain, more than 30 acts of arson and vandalism have taken place against wireless towers and other telecom gear this month, according to the police reports, a telecom trade group. In roughly 80 other incidents in the country, telecom technicians have been harassed on the job. The attacks were fueled by the same cause, the government officials said, an internet conspiracy that links to the spread of coronavirus to an ultra-fast wireless technology known as 5G. Under the false idea, which has gained momentum in Facebook groups, WhatsApp messages, YouTube videos. Wait, hold on. How the hell y'all know this shit is going through WhatsApp messages? Y'all spying on us. I can understand Facebook, but WhatsApp messages? How do y'all know? That's weird. How do you know? How do you know in WhatsApp what we talking about if you're not spying on us, right? Anyway, and YouTube videos. Radio waves sent by 5G technology are causing small changes to people's bodies that make them succumb to the virus. The incidents starkly demonstrate how coronavirus conspiracy theories have taken a dark turn by spilling out into the real world in just a few weeks. The pandemic has given pre-existing fringe ideas online new urgency by playing on people's fears. Let me stop. Playing on people's fears is what the media has been doing since January the 23rd when it first hit America. And the other countries, who knows what that media has been doing. But we know in America, that's what y'all do every day. Y'all currently doing it right now on YouTube, on Fox, on CBS. But I digress. Let's get back here. Pay attention to what they're going to say. Before the coronavirus, rarely did such theories cause as much tangible harm so quickly, disinformation researchers said. In the United States, one person died after self-medicating with chloroquine, which was touted online as a miracle cure for the coronavirus, even though its efficacy is unproven. And Dr. Anthony S. Fauci, the head of the United States National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, was assigned more security this month after unfounded theories spread that he was part of a secret cabal working to undermine President Trump. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man, because I can't stop just thinking about the fact that they're speaking about conspiracies because they know people paying attention, especially when you put them in a strong fear that a simple hachoo or inhale of the oxygen we breathe. You know, like the movie Network, we know our food is unfit to eat and our air is unfit to breathe. Let's continue. Most conspiracies stay online, but this is having real-world impact, said Alexandre Alaphilippe, executive director of the EU Disinfo Lab, a Brussels-based group tracking virus conspiracy theories. So y'all got a group conspiracy? Really? Okay. Anyway, let's continue. He called managing pandemic information a new problem. A new problem. Wow. Because the disease is global and people everywhere are hunting for the information. Why not? Y'all don't have the answers. Y'all don't even have a vaccine. What's wrong with looking for answers? Oh, my bad. You gave us the internet based on a computer that was originally designed for a computer. You know, the person, Bill Gates, that invented all this. I'm talking too much. Let's continue. The false theory linking 5G to coronavirus has been especially prominent and amplified by celebrities like John Cusack and Woody Harrelson on social media. It has also been stoked by a vocal anti-5G contingent who have urged people to take action against telecom gear to protect themselves. The idea has deep internet roots, and analysts by the New York Times found 487 Facebook communities, 84 Instagram accounts, 52 Twitter accounts, and dozens of other posts and videos pushing the conspiracy. The Facebook communities added nearly 500,000 new followers over the past 2 weeks. On Instagram, a network of 40 accounts nearly doubled its audience this month to 58,800 followers. Look at the insult. You see that? Y'all funny. Protesters wearing bags. And why would y'all just show them in a group wearing bags? Okay, anyway. On YouTube, the 10 most popular 5G coronavirus conspiracy videos posted in March were viewed over 5.8 million times. Today, the conspiracy can be found on Facebook in over 30 countries, including Switzerland, Uruguay, or Uruguay as they say in the UK, and Japan. British politicians said the conspiracy theory and the violent acts it was causing were unacceptable. This is nonsense of the absolute highest order, said Julian Knight, a member of the parliament who leads a committee investigating coronavirus-related online misinformation. These people got a group of people watching us who are, quote-unquote, as they call it, misinforming people about information that we don't have the answers to, that we choose to go find. That's crazy. He said Facebook and YouTube needs to get a grip on the situation or risk undermining the crisis response. Mr. Knight added that the spread of the 5G conspiracies raised alarms about how information about a future coronavirus vaccine would be disseminated. That's crazy. If we were to get a vaccine for COVID-19, can we trust the social media companies to ensure that the right public health messages are put out about the vaccine? He asked. That could be a question of life and death for many people. I'm going to repeat that. That could be a question of life and death for many people. Now, who are you referring this to? The people who are willing to give the vaccine, or the people who are questioning vaccines in general? And we are going to question the new one that you present to the world. Facebook, which also owns Instagram and WhatsApp, said it was starting to remove false claims that 5G technology causes the symptoms or contraction of COVID-19. YouTube said it would reduce recommendations of videos linking the coronavirus to 5G, while Twitter said it had taken action against misleading and harmful content about the illness. While claims about 5G are not new, the technology has an outsized political importance because it may provide countries with a competitive edge with faster wireless speeds, enabling more rapid development of driverless cars and other innovations. Yeah, like weaponized drones, things of that nature. Let's continue. And look at that, they're trying to throw insults. Internet trolls have seized on 5G and its political implications to sow fear, leading to protests in the United States and elsewhere against the technology in recent years. Russians have pushed claims that 5G signals were linked to brain cancer, infertility, autism, heart tumors, and Alzheimer's disease, all of which lack scientific support. This is what they wrote, the New York Times. In January, as the coronavirus rippled through Wuhan, China, and beyond, it provided new fodder for an anti-5G trolls. On January 19th, a post on Twitter speculated on a link between 5G and the disease, according to Signal Labs, a media insights company that studied 699,000 mentions of the conspiracy this year through April 7th. Wuhan has 5,000 plus hashtag 5G base stations now, and 50,000 by 2021. Is it a disease or 5G? The tweet said. On January 22nd, an article on a Belgium news website included a comment from a physician claiming that 5G was harmful to people's health. Though it did not specifically mention the coronavirus, the doctor mentioned a possible link with current events. The article, later deleted by the publisher, reached as many as 115,000 people, according to CrowdTangle, a tool that analyzes interactions across social media. By last month, 5G coronavirus claims on the web and television were rising. According to Signal Labs, a YouTube video that connected the virus to 5G last month racked up roughly 2 million views before the site deleted it. And the singer, Carrie Hilson, as well as Mr. Harrelson and Mr. Cusack, posted online about the conspiracy. You notice how they respectfully referred to the two men as Mr., but they didn't say Miss Carrie. I just want to throw that out there. I ain't trying to throw the race card, I'm just saying. Let's continue. A lot of my friends have been talking about the negative effects of 5G, Mr. Harrelson wrote on Instagram to his 2 million followers last week, sharing a screenshot of an article that drew links between the outbreak in Wuhan and 5G development there. Representatives for Mr. Harrelson and Mr. Cusack, whose 5G posts have since been deleted, declined to comment. Miss Hill says, "Oh, you finally referred to her as Miss." Let's continue. Manager said her posts had been removed because we felt that at this time, it is important to focus on things that we know are 100% accurate. Conspiracy particularly resonated in Britain. In January, Prime Minister Boris Johnson had given the Chinese technology company Huawei, I'm assuming that's how you say that, permission to set up 5G infrastructure in the country. In recent weeks, conspiracy theorists began saying China's lack of transparency on COVID-19 was evidence that Huawei should not be trusted to install 5G in Britain. Some went further and called for the destruction of the wireless equipment. "We need to bring 5G down," said one person in the Facebook group Stop 5G UK, which was more than 58,600 members. After the British government issued shelter-in-place orders on March the 23rd, some conspiracy theorists commented that it was a trick to secretly build 5G masked out of public view. On April the 2nd, in one of the first 5G coronavirus incidents, telecom equipment in a neighborhood in Belfast in Northern Ireland was set ablaze, according to local officials. "I just couldn't believe it," said Carl White, a Belfast City Council member. "They are seeing these conspiracy theories on social media and are going out and destroying those masks." Word of the fire spread around Belfast area. Richard Kerr, the minister of Temple Patrick Presbyterian Church in nearby Ballyclare, said, "I was taken aback that it went to that level that people were prepared to commit arson." Other fires of the telecom's towers followed in Birmingham, Liverpool, and elsewhere. Videos of burning equipment were shared and celebrated on Facebook. Some videos are also shown Telecom technicians being harassed. You know, when they turn this on, it's going to kill everyone. A woman said on the 5G in a recent video on Twitter, and she confronted technicians laying fiber optic cables in an unidentified British town. Mark Steele, a prominent anti-5G activist in Britain, said that the fires were a result of people being frustrated that their safety concerns weren't taken seriously. Asked if he believed 5G was causing coronavirus, he said, "It's looking a bit suspicious, don't you think?" Telecommunication companies, which have added more security and are working with law enforcement, said the attacks against their workers and equipment have been widespread, threatening communication networks during the crisis. Vodafone said it had experienced at least 15 incidents, while BT had at least 11. The company said that in many cases, vandals and damaged existing infrastructures and not new gear, 5G gear. The police in Belfast, Liverpool, and Birmingham said that they were continuing to investigate the incidents, reviewing security camera footage, and asking the public for leads. Anti-5G groups have continued adding hundreds of members. Once Facebook users share photos this week of the wireless tower being constructed in this unidentified area in Britain, light it up, one commenter responded. So you got people fighting back. I like how they never really addressed the other effects of the radiation. Like, they never even mentioned the word radiation at all. They never mentioned what 5G does. This is what they do. See, what they do is they talk about what we talk about, and then they just say that they just call us trolls and throw insults and then say we're crazy conspiracy theorists. And that's just a way to just shun it. Why don't they explain what is this made of? What is this material does? What happens? What does the gigahertz mean? What does the G stand for? Like, what does it mean? And can it be increased above 5G? You understand? Because, for example, I dealt with Comcast, I still deal with Comcast, but when I wanted that blast speed, the highest speed that you can get, they would tell me, well, you can get up to 150 megs, but that shit could go all the way up to 2. You understand? So 5G could be the max, but can it go above that? Can it go to 7? Can it go to 8? You understand? So we gotta start thinking about that. You know, some parts of these countries that have these towers, they might be at 5 and they might be at 6, it might be at 7. And sometimes they might be, you know, increasing the speed and then decreasing the speed at times. But this is just hearsay. I don't want to really get into all that. I do know that these towers do cause a problem to the human body. There's no denying that. And they won't address it. They won't even tell you what they're made of, what they do, and what the causes could be, and what we think the causes are. Now, they did mention what we say, but they didn't address if it's true or not. And they talked about science, but they didn't talk about a doctor. They didn't say anything about. I'm kind of like rambling a little bit. Listen, this is Huggie Pacino for the Huggie Pacino Effect. Leave me your thoughts. Tell me what you think about this article, because it's only a matter of time before they start saying that we're terrorists and this is a terrorist act. Because remember, they're supposed to be just charging for arson, but they can label this a terrorist attack. And you could be in big trouble for setting these towers on fire now. Harassing one of their technicians, that could be considered a terrorist threat now. Just take notes. It's Huggie Pacino. I'm out.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.